good? What's good? What's good? Put my little game fail. You know what I'm saying? My little sign. Put my little sign up here. My little magnet. It's my little. No, that's a little distracting. Put it right there. I'll be needing to put this up here so I remember to order some weed. It's my little dispensary magnet type shit. But what's going on with everybody? It's another episode, another day, another episode. We've kind of stayed away from the whole little no jumper thing, right? And all the stuff going on with the indictments and stuff, because we not in the West Coast, so I don't really know what's going on. I ain't got no boots on the ground. But I saw a video about it, and I wanted to react to it from the viewpoint of content creators, not so much diving into the personal ongoings of No Jumper as an entity, just solely as a fellow content creator trying to make their way through this YouTube space as best, you know what I'm saying, as best we can. So we're gonna check this out. Please like, comment, subscribe. You know, I gotta get a whole little whatever. You know, YouTube love that. That's their favorite line. They get tickled pink when you say like, comment, and subscribe. Did I say my little line? Welcome to Kush Equilibrium. I am your always smoking host. You dig? Who's great? Look, I almost forgot to say my own little line. You know what I'm saying? I'm so anxious to get to this content because I have some opinions. I wanted to wait and see what happened with the whole indictment, no jumper, and if there were separate type of ordeals going on with each thing, or if it was a whole lump sum or whatever. But I feel like the video I found puts us in a comfortable lane to where we not talking about some ish we not supposed to be talking about. Now y'all know the spiel. Okay, hold on. Who's it? This is I gotta look see who is this through. Who is this through real quick? Chigs Smooth. It's gonna be pinned in the description because we're not gonna watch. Well, we might. I mean, it's only 5 minutes. Usually long content, I be wanting to try to take a small clip and then have everybody go check out their content. Because if I'm watching it, why would I not refer you to them? But I got my ears on. If you're smoking, light it up. If you're drinking, pull it up. I mean, hey, afternoon drink, it's 2 o'clock. It's 2 p.m. East Coast. So, you know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with that. But let's get to the business.
Get ready. You know what to do, Chigs.
So listen, Chigs Smooth. Hey, Chigs Smooth. Appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Oh, nah. Say it ain't so, you guys. Is No Jumper actually going broke? According to Adam22, they are. And no, this is not an April Fool's joke. Now today, Adam22 put out this video stating that No Jumper is going broke. He goes on to reveal that he's got a couple lawsuits that he has to pay for. Not only that, but the building he bought isn't really worth it anymore. Hired way too many people. On top of that, income has decreased.
So there's something that I've been hiding from you guys. No Jumper is going broke. I know that might sound crazy. Between both of our YouTube channels last month, we got over 25 million views. We're doing well on Facebook and Snapchat. We employ quite a few of the hottest content creators on the West Coast, and we pump out an insane amount of content on a weekly basis. How could we be going broke? Well, let's start here. We expanded too much during COVID at just about the exact moment that our revenue streams all took a hit. We hired...
I got a question about that. This to give you a little idea of my background. I have a degree in business management. I've managed several companies. include one Fortune 500 company. Understanding what Corona did to the country. When I first watched this, my first thought process is, because he said he expended too much too soon. But from a business standpoint, when you have something that artificially affects the market, right? Which was the Corona, it artificially affected the media market because people were forced in-house, which meant there were more eyes to go around for streaming platforms, all types of, like, everybody had to find any way possible to entertain themselves, to keep themselves occupied. So that alone, I'm thinking, okay, this is an artificial inflation. So there's going to be an end. It's artificial. This is not natural inflation. It's artificial. So that means it's going to have to come to an end, which means there's going to be a reverberation. It's going to revert back. Knowing that, processing that, I don't understand why any business would decide in that moment to expand. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. For a company like, let's say like Uber or Lyft, during that time, less people are outside, so the demand decreases, which means I need to decrease. They needed to decrease in that time, and or reduce the payout per ride. So that's why I'm like, I found it kind of odd. Why would you, in that moment where your business is artificially being affected, why would you decide to expand? Or especially, I don't know, I'm trying to think if this is the video that say, I'm gonna wait and let this video play a little bit more and see if it said, but especially because of the size of the building, I don't know, let's watch the video, because I want to make sure I mention everything in order as I saw it, so that way the thoughts, when I tell you the thoughts, you know, they go in line.
Hired a whole bunch of editors and other employees, and we bought a huge office building that cost us almost $4 million, thinking that the growth that we were experiencing during the pandemic was going to continue. And unfortunately, that did not happen. Our YouTube numbers, which had doubled or even tripled, gradually returned to normal. Our Snapchat and Facebook numbers, which had exploded during COVID, sometimes even hitting 6 figures a month, shrank by about 80%.
Then Adam goes on to say, hey guys, if you want to support, become a member. Now, this whole video seems a little bit weird. Seems like somebody that's under duress, somebody that's trying to throw somebody off. Now, Whack 100 reacted to the news of No Jumper going broke.
I watched the video that he's referring to. And if I remember, I'll pin that in the description so you can watch the original video. But like, when I was listening to him talk about what was going on with No Jumper and the need to decrease and all this other stuff, I kind of sort of believed it a little bit. You know, I'm weary of them motherfuckers over there. You know, they shit smell funny. It's like, it's something. But up until that point, it made sense. Okay. And then here comes the $100 baller package, or whatever he called it, subscription package. And it was like that red, my nigga antennas went up. And I'm like, so we swing, so in the midst of announcing, you know, saying some downfalls of the channel, or both channels, or whatever, or the LLC that they're under. You also take the time to pitch a new package with exclusive content, which every time somebody sells something, it's some exclusive something. I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. Especially at that price point. Like, it's exclusive. It's what? Okay. Yeah, that part right there was the beginning of this smell fishy. It gave off the vibe of, money really needed. And then I started thinking, like, I started thinking, pyramid scheme and all. It's just I cringed. I cringed when he mentioned, hey, for $100, I got some exclusive content. And I'm like, ooh, this don't look right, dog. This don't look right. So, it ain't smelling too cool. I don't know. We're gonna keep going through the video, but I want y'all to hear my thoughts as I watched the video, because I watched the actual video and then I caught this, and this just reaffirmed I was gonna do the video. But I just wanted y'all. This is the journey I went down when I seen the video, and he got to this part where he pitching packages.
Bro, he told Adam, yo, I can give you 3M right now and $250K a quarter and keep you at 25% ownership.
Whoa. Let's work this. Let me scoot back. Let me get comfortable. Let me scooch down a little bit like this. You know what I'm saying? Gonna take me a little sip. Take me a little sip if y'all don't mind, because we gotta talk numbers now. Wow, that's a good drink. Wow, it's a good drink. It's a good drink there. I can give you 3M's now and $250K a quarter and keep you at 25% owner. So 3M's, all rights and everything to No Jumper, they mine. You keep 25%, the other 75 is mine. Or if he's smart, he got that leaves 75 left. Okay, I'm gonna find somebody to come in for another 25, and that leaves me 50 because that gives me majority stake. And then I'm getting top investment at, you know what I'm saying, and I get a little discount on the back end because I'm pulling somebody else in and get that money off of them. Okay, now, and then to tack on $250, so I gotta pay you $250 a quarter. So you know what? Because that's cool if that's really a deal, because no matter if No Jumper picks up, tanks, whatever happens with it, I know he would know $250 every 4 months. Ding, go right in that and into the deposit. Oh, I mean, you know what I'm saying? And no telling what else might come, you know what I'm saying, as far as merch and this, that, and third. You know what I'm saying? There's ways to make money. I'm just working my way up there, but they already there. Like, I mean, they really can, if it's done right. That's why it's hard to believe they broke, because like it's a way to consistently keep them churning in money. I don't know. That's I wonder if that's like a legit deal. That's like some flex talk. Cause you know how the motherfuckers be in the text, like, flex talk. You know what I'm saying? I got you for do. Well, that's
Adam then responds saying, wait, for all of no jumper? Shit, that's tempting. Wack then goes in the caption and says, I told the man I will buy him out and give him 25% ownership. Guess he don't want to deal with a ninja. Oh well. Now let's be honest here. Do we actually believe No Jumper is going broke? No. Well, at least I don't. Granted, No Jumper's views has decreased over the years. Don't let Adam22 fool you guys. They're still making well over 6 figures every single month. No Jumper has 2 YouTube channels that puts out content every single day. From somebody that's been making money on YouTube for about 4 years now, I can easily look at Adam22's numbers and tell you guys they're still making well over 6 figures. If no...
Well over. What you consider well over? What you consider well over? A quarter M? Half an M? To be well over, I'm figuring at least 350 to 400,000. That's well over to me. Well over is like at or near half. Oh, excuse me. Ooh, shoot. Excuse me. My bad. Yeah, that's at least at or around half. So it gotta be at least 450. At least 450.
No Jumper was truly going broke. 1, Adam22 would not tell us. Why would he want to give the ops something to clown him about? And 2, if they were actually going broke, we would see Adam22 fire a lot of people. Anytime you guys hear about a business that's not doing well, what's the first thing they do? They cut employees. From what we've seen, Adam22 has not fired anybody recently. Actually, as a matter of fact, he's bringing on more people to the show. Personally, I think this is a play for Adam22 to grow his membership on YouTube. He's now doing live streams that's members only, and he's also giving extra perks and rewards to members only.
Hey, just
I think you're pretty right on par. Ain't no more. Well, ain't no real reason for me to keep going through this video because we already got the detail. Like I said, I'm gonna put it in the description. But on top of his thoughts, right? Because I don't think he wrong. It do look like a money grab. Like, with what's going on, it would make sense. Like, you could picture things not being on the up and up and and some reshaping needing to be had. So now would be the perfect timing. The cool thing is, the part I wanted to talk about, why they going through their transition, because I ultimately question how good No Jumper is as a channel for us in the hip hop and black culture segment of YouTube. And I'm hoping while that channel is going through whatever it is they go through, it gives other channels, not just me, but other channels, I would dare to say even the more established channels, the chance to get those eyes that was going to all that they had going on No Jumper. Maybe it loosens them eyeballs a little bit to go check out more authentic hip hop and black culture type channels. It gives them a chance to get some eyeballs that would normally just go to there for the salaciousness. That's all it really is, in my opinion, with No Jumper. I don't ever recall the few times I've ever watched No Jumper feeling like I gained information that was good for me. Other than them being willing to tell somebody else's business, most of the people who I honestly don't know all I got to learn was who's fucking with who's bitch and who was doing what when and all that, like stuff that ultimately I can't do nothing with. It's not like I'm from the West Coast, like I know how to use this information to gain from it, like or whatever. Like you can watch other shows and you can feel like you actually gain something from them, and I never felt like you actually got anything of substance out of No Jumper. Now, if you was just just entertain me type shit, then hey, no jumpers for you. But I just saw this as an opportunity for more authentic hip hop type or black urban street culture, as Glass and Malone say. There are other avenues that can give you that in a better way. So I think that's the biggest benefit right now is some of them eyeballs, maybe they'll relax or don't want to be tied to it. I had some motherfuckers say, hey, I don't watch that no more because they track who watch that channel and then they start looking at you. I'm like, a lot of people in trouble because it wasn't like they wasn't getting views. You know what I'm saying? If every video had 200 or so thousand eyeballs at least on it, the government gonna be doing a lot of tracking. So I don't really think that's a real thing. At least I hope not. But I just I felt like because this is such a big deal in the space that I'm trying to occupy, I can't not say something about it. That's fakery. That's some fuck shit. If to continue to operate in this space, I had to at least have one reaction to what my opinion is on it or what I feel about it, and then leave the shit alone, because again, it's not my business. But I can't sit here as a platform, as a channel, and act like that shit not happening. That's my little 2 cents on it. But again, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? We had to tackle this. We had to put our 2 cents on it, especially for the ones that have been watching me since I started this channel. I didn't want to put too much of this on us because I don't feel like ultimately it's important, but it is a bookmark in this segment because of how big No Jumper is. You can't, when something happens to like the big dog, like you can't not say something. And they one of the big dogs. Like they got a hell of a channel. It's not a small channel. So we covered it. We gonna move on. We done with it. Oops, great. This was Kush Equilibrium. Appreciate you pulling up the smoke with me. I'll get at you.